Hey guys, it's Sharon from Digital Nomad Quest, and today we're going to talk about why it's been really hard trying to get a tiny house. So if you know me, you will know that I'm kind of obsessed with getting a tiny house. I'm obsessed with trying to build a house. I've been wanting to have homes all over the world. I want to be able to get my hands dirty and make one. And in the last month or two, I've been really looking into it a lot more. When I say looking into it a lot more, I've been studying YouTube videos. I bought a course. I started looking into the tools I need to buy. I even have them on my Amazon cart, ready to go buy them to start getting my hands dirty and building stuff. And then multiple opportunities have come up where I'm like, hey, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can build a tiny house, maybe rent it out on Airbnb, make some profits, and then own it around the world. That's my dream, okay? So I was really excited. I was talking with someone who has done stuff like this before, and I was like, oh shoot, maybe this could work. Okay, so then basically I learned a lot of reasons why I can't do it, which kind of really sucks. Every time I have this opportunity, I'm like, yo, this could be it, and then my dreams get crushed and I'm like, okay. Well, anyway, let's talk about the first instance, right? First instance was maybe I could build something in my backyard, a small little home in the backyard. And then I learned more about regulations and permits and stuff like that. So I'm kind of a noob. Let me tell you guys this straight up, okay? I'm still unclear about the laws, so you should consult with some legal advisor. Don't quote me on any of this, all right? But let me tell you guys about my experience. And it looks like you need permits, so you need to pay for that, as well as you need to make sure that the home kind of qualifies for that. So you need to have your water, electricity, sewage all figured out. And a lot of the ones I see on YouTube, they're doing composting toilets. Those aren't even allowed. I don't know how people are doing that and getting permits or something like that. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe they're doing it on wheels. If you're doing it on wheels, maybe it's okay because you can kind of move it if something goes wrong, I guess. But it's still not really allowed, and you're not really allowed to just park that anywhere for a long period of time. You're supposed to move it to maybe a mobile home park. I believe you can have it on your property if you're just going in it and staying for a little bit. That shouldn't be your primary residence for sure, and you're not really supposed to rent that out either. So for example, I saw this one on Craigslist that I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. And then I asked them, oh, why are you selling this tiny house? And then they told me the city won't let them keep renting it out, and I'm like, what happened? And basically it looks like from what they researched about their city, you're only allowed to have a trailer on your property and stay in it yourself, or have non-paying guests in it for up to 72 hours at a time, but not allowed to rent it. Okay, maybe there is some leeway, because if it's 72 hours at a time, you could do little short-term rental type of things with Airbnb. Maybe that could work, but see, this is what you gotta study. You gotta see if any of this can work. So I mean, after all this, we realized we needed to pay a lot for that electricity, sewage, water, hookups, and all that stuff. And then we were like, okay, maybe this might not work. And then we looked into buying this piece of land that was only $4,000, and I was like, oh, this might be an opportunity for us to just purchase one of those kits and then drop that onto the piece of land and then start renting that out. So I was thinking maybe a tiny house on wheels, or one of those manufactured ones, or you plop it onto the land. I have no idea, okay? I'm a noob. But basically, when it calls city planning, it looks like we need to bring the electricity over, the water over, drill a well or something like that, and then bring the sewage over. You have to use a septic tank instead. I don't even know. It was complicated, and that would have cost another $30,000 just to get that part settled. But then we talked to city planning even more, and then they're saying you have to have a minimum of 1,000 square feet for your home. So it's not even a tiny house anymore. You can't even put a tiny house on the piece of land. And I was like, what? So I'm just surprised that there's so many of these tiny home owners, and a lot of it seems not legal. And maybe it's that they are mobile, so that maybe they start moving around all the time and they park it in a mobile home park or something like that. But it just seems a lot more complicated than I thought. So I really wanted to just be simple, where I put a little composting toilet, I put solar panels, and get that situated, and then maybe start Airbnbing out, or just like leaving it there for kind of vacation home for me to just go like check out. But it seems a lot more complicated than I thought, and may cost a lot more than I thought, than just paying like 20 to 50K from, you know, I see it all the time on eBay and Craigslist and like other sites where they sell it for 20 to 50K for like kits that you can assemble yourself. And I'm like, that seems so simple. I just need to plop it on a piece of land. But no, it's not that simple. But let me know if I'm incorrect, okay? Let me know, because I'm all about tiny houses. I still want to make my dream come true, so let me know if I'm incorrect. So that concludes this episode on why tiny homes are a lot harder than I thought, a lot more complicated than I thought. Let me know in the comments below if you've had a similar experience. Smash that like button if you like this video. Subscribe, hit that bell button to be notified of my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.